Now, was that familiar to you? Hopefully not. But one thing that maybe is familiar is that getting started with woodworking can be really tricky. There are tons of books about woodworking, thousands of YouTube videos, and probably thousands of written articles. So how do you filter out what is most important? If you're anything like me, you want to figure out as much as possible in as short amount of time as possible. But with woodworking, there is so much content to consume that it could take a long time to figure out and find the basics. That is at least how it was for me when I got started. Now, I've been woodworking for most of my life, but 4 years ago, I wanted to get more serious about it. I discovered YouTube and all the beautiful things that you can make, but I was left with a ton of questions. Like, what tools do I need to make things? What is softwood and hardwood? How do I go from rough lumber to a nice smooth board? What finish should I use? What finish should I not use? And most of all, what things are important to know to be able to make a project? What if I make a big project and then a week later it breaks? Of course, I had a lot more questions and it took me a while to figure out these things. And this is exactly why I have made a beginner woodworkers course. Now in this course I answer all of these questions plus a lot more. It's only about 2 hours of content and I talk about over 30 different topics. I have collected what I think are the most basic, essential things that you need to know as a beginner woodworker, whether you have been doing it for a short while, just got started, or even thinking about getting started. I have essentially made the course that I wish existed when I started out. I share the most basic fundamental knowledge. I give you tips and tricks that will get you better results on your projects instantly without having a bunch of tools and machines. I also share some important mindsets that are important to have as a beginner woodworker. At this point, you are probably thinking, you're so young, you're not an expert, why should I buy a course from you? That's fair enough, I am not an expert and I have only been doing this for about 4 years now, but that is exactly why I am making this course now. I remember what it's like to be a complete beginner woodworker, and that is why I want to answer these questions now that they are still fresh on my mind. So if you want to learn about woodworking without having to search around in a ton of content, then maybe this course is for you. If you click the link in the description below or in the comment section, you can read more about the course and see exactly which topics I talk about, and you can decide if this course is for you or not. And if you're not interested, then don't buy it. The price for the beginner woodworkers course is $45, but if you buy it within the first week, so that is before Sunday, March the 31st, you will get it for only $25. Now, if you are still not convinced and you want to stick to watching YouTube videos and reading books, then do that. That's great. And just to be clear, I'm not saying that the other guys on YouTube and those who are writing books, I'm not saying that they are wrong or that I know better or anything like that. Those guys are awesome and most of them know more about woodworking than I do. But if you want to spend less time watching YouTube videos, reading books and spend more time in the shop, which honestly is where the vast majority of the learning happens anyway, then the Beginner Woodworkers course is for you. So if you want to read more about the course or buy it, go to this website right here. There's also a link in the description box below or in the comment section. And remember, if you want to get a $20 discount, you need to buy it within the first week before Sunday, March the 31st. So thank you for watching this. Take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.